Okay, I am in our Striated Caracara aviary with our pair of Striated Caracaras. We're going to do a little bit of an enrichment feed. Now they're used to having some of their food occasionally put under ice cream tubs, just so that it's not just there for them to see, and they actually have to then figure out how to get the food from underneath the ice cream tubs. Now normally we just have one ice cream tub per bird, but today I've gone a bit ice cream tub mad, and they're very good at problem solving. And I'm just turning my radio off in case you're wondering what I'm doing. And what we're going to do is we're not going to put food under every single piece of ice cream tub, because then they've just got to work out where the next bit of food might be. Now I've done a little intro first before I go ahead and do it, because they're so clever and so used to the ice cream tubs that they're probably going to come straight over. So I'm going to make a start at putting the ice cream tubs down. Now we get our ice cream tubs from our lovely catering staff, who keep them by for us so that we can use them for all sorts of things. So having a look. Haven't put the food under yet. Already trying to work it out, look. I really have got a lot of ice cream tubs. Now this is the bit where I'm going to start putting some food underneath. So as you can see, they're working out how to get the food from underneath. And now in the wild, they'd be lifting up rocks and things like that to see if there's any chance of food. They spend a lot of time on the ground, and they're from the Falkland Islands. So they may lift up rocks to see if there's any sort of crustacean that they can eat. We've also put some fish in for them. They do eat fish, they don't necessarily go fishing. What they do is there's penguins also that inhabit the Falkland Islands, and the Caracaras kind of bully them into giving them their food. So penguins go out and they do all the hard work fishing out at sea. They come ashore and they're faced by the Caracaras, who are also known as the Johnny Rooks. He's taken his bit of food off now. And they will harass the penguins into basically regurgitating what they've brought home for their chicks so that the Caracaras can eat it. So they definitely have fish in their diet. And today they've got a little bit of herring, and then they've also got some chicken. But as you can see, they've got no worries about turning over these pots. In our demonstration, you may have seen Sirius, our other Striated Caracara. Now he is their chick. I say chick, he's 17 years old now, but these are his parents, and they've been a lifelong pair. And quite often you may hear them calling to each other, which is sort of reconfirming their bonds with each other, very vocal. And you can see the nice striations on the nape or back of the neck, and that's where they get the name Striated Caracara. But with Sirius, we give him plant pots, so he has his arena with his washing line up, because they steal red items of clothing off of people's washing lines out on the Falkland Islands. And we also have plant pots for him to turn over, and we've even got a little tunnel underground, because they will go underground as well. They'll go underground because there's round nesting birds, so penguins for example, that have chicks and eggs under the ground, and the Caracaras will go underground and get some easy food. It's very unusual for a bird of prey to want to go underground. There you go, that was a good one. They completely turned that over and got a nice big reward for that. Now if I'd have just come in and given them their food just on the floor, it would have all been finished by now. But by just using something as simple as ice cream tubs, it's just taking them a little bit longer. They're just having to think a bit more. They are intelligent, so if you can really get them to think and work things out and problem solve, it's really good for their welfare. So no food under that one. I'm going to go and find another one. So this is the male here. Having another look. And while he's not looking, although I'll be very lucky if he doesn't see, because they are so smart. There we go. Very well demonstrated. and a nice bit of reward. So with enrichment, it's all trial and error. I was pretty sure that this was going to be a success because they are used to the ice cream tubs being given from time to time, so they have seen them before. But actually, before the ice cream tubs, we tried something completely new, and we put the ice cream tub in their water bowl and weighed it down, so they had to work out how to move it out, but from the water. Now, they go in the water and they bathe quite a lot, especially this time of year, but they decided that it was a bit too much. But that is the fun of enrichment, because you just don't know quite what they're going to make of it. And I saw it with another Caracara, another collection, and they did the same thing with the water and a tub with food underneath. But obviously our two weren't sold by the idea, and they did eventually give up. But they had a good 10 minutes of trying to work it out, so it still gave them a bit to think about. Oh, look at that one. But it's just really nice to watch, really nice to see them having to work things out. And you can do enrichment with almost any species, really. And you're just trying to replicate natural behaviours, so you want them to do stuff that's more natural to them, because in the wild, food isn't going to be handed to them on a plate, and they have to go out and they have to look for it. Obviously this is a very simple way of enriching them, but you can make things like puzzle feeders. However, if your animal then decides not to bother using it at all, it can be a bit upsetting, because you've spent a lot of hard time and work making it, but it's all still enriching whether they use it or not, even if it's just something new for them to look at. So I hope you enjoyed watching our Caracaras having a little bit of enrichment with their feed of the day, and who knows, watch this space and there may be some more enrichment videos coming out, or enrichment activities here at the Trust in the future.